My name is Keigo Aria, the only child and crown prince of Trakteer kingdom. It's a northern kingdom that has been ruled by humans since ancient times. Our kingdom lives in prosperity and peace. I live in harmony. It was a beautiful day until that day. My mother, the queen, told me stories about vampires, hybrid kingdom in the south, and many types of humanoids on the other side of the world. And then I witnessed with my own eyes when she drank her tea. She coughed up blood and passed away. She was poisoned. Everything went into chaos after that. Depressed and frustrated, my father went mad and made many fatal decisions as the king, resulting in poverty and injustice for the citizen. As time passes, the situation got worse, and my uncle started a rebellion to take the throne. Deep inside my mind, I knew it all. It was my uncle who assassinated the queen and planned all of this. But I was just a child who couldn't do anything. And so, the coup d'etat was a success. My uncle took over the throne, and my father was executed. My butler knew that the new king was planning to kill me, so he helped me escape the kingdom. But it was too late. The kingdom soldiers already went after us, so he became a decoy and sacrificed his life to make an opening for me to escape. It's still carved in my mind when he said, "Be well and survive, my prince and future king. Please continue the will of the kingdom." He also told me to go south and gave me a letter to the village chief. So I ran outside the border of the kingdom and finally arrived at Trakteer village. It was my butler's home. I gave the letter to the chief and explained the situation, and so the villagers welcomed and protected me from the pursuers by giving them false information. I was saved. I made up my mind. I must reclaim the throne and clear my parents' name. And so, many years had passed. I lived a modest life and bonded with the villagers. I nearly gave up my dream because I fell in love with the simple life I went through. However, this nightmare is not yet over. My uncle found my location and sent his soldiers. The kingdom warriors threatened the villagers for my information. When I was about to surrender and forfeited myself, the villagers attacked those soldiers and started a war. Bloodshed started. I fought with all my might to protect them, and they did the same to me. I got slashed and stabbed by swords, but I still fought until my last breath. And in the end, we were victorious, but at what cost? Most of the villagers were massacred. And so I walked and rested my shoulders beside a big tree, unable to stand up anymore. This is it. I'm dying. When I think of it, wherever I am, there's always bloodshed and calamity, and I always lose the ones I love. I was never useful and never gave anything to them. It was cold. I couldn't move my limbs anymore. And then there was this beautiful long-haired girl with glowing red eyes standing in front of me. A vampire. She's just like the stories my mother told me back then. With my last strength, I told her, "Can you grant my final wish? I just want to be useful to others in the final moment of my life." She just stood still in silence. Tears fell down from my eyes, and I was thinking, even until death, I couldn't be useful to others. But then she stepped closer to me, and she bit my neck. My consciousness was fading away, but I was kinda relieved. At least, I could be useful to others. My last word to her was, "Thank you very much for granting my wish." I felt sheer cold as my soul slipped away. I realized I died that day. But now, my tale starts anew.